Hey, this is Kasey up at Schafer Chevrolet in Pinconning, Michigan here. I just wanted to introduce myself here. I'm sitting in the 2010 F-150 right now, right in the driver's seat, and I just wanted to give you a quick little tour here, a little video tour of the truck. It's actually super clean, like for what I'm used to seeing for about $5,000, like in this general price range. Like they never come as clean as this one is. Like you look at the upholstery, you know, it doesn't stink. There's no like burn holes or anything in it. It looks like they took like really good care, because we did like a quick cleanup job on this car, but we didn't like get very extensive. So this is more or less how it came to us, which, you know, I always take as a kind of a good sign. And then I want to show you here too, like I tested out different, I don't know if you can hear the fan, but I tested out like the heat and making sure everything was working well there. And then radio is working good. And then, you know, it's got 4-wheel drive, so you throw it into 4 high, you see it engaging. And I did drive it around a bit in 4-wheel drive as well. You can definitely feel it being engaged. So it does work. It's got, looks like pretty good windshield wipers on it. Everything's working good there. And then, you know, it's got these power mirrors. Oh, that's working correctly. And on the other side, it looks like there's a little crack in the glass, but it's really not too bad, and it does work just fine as far as like the power mirror component. So that is good. Oh, and it does have a factory installed trailer brake controller here, which, you know, as you can see, it is working. So it's got that, and then you know, power door locks working well, and then power windows. And that back, the other back one is rolling up and down too just fine. So yeah, everything is working. So I mean, just that in itself, guys, just to be frank, like a lot of these $5,000 wholesale trucks, you know, half the stuff doesn't work, and half the time the 4-wheel drive doesn't work. I mean, there's pretty much always an engine light, which I do see there is one here too. The tire sensors, those are another common thing. They just tell you how much air pressure's in the tire, and the chances are just one of the batteries went bad, because that's how they operate. They, you know, each tire has a sensor. They operate on batteries to tell you what the pressure is, and then the battery dies. And while you're fixing or, you know, replacing one, you might as well replace all 4. So we don't get into like doing that, because it's not incredibly expensive, but with how many cars we sell, it would really add up for us over time. So but yeah, and like I said, when I took it out and drove it, I was really impressed just by just the way that it rode and drove, and the shifting. I mean, everything felt really good with it. And another just out, you know, it's got practically brand new tires on it. I mean, these look like very new tires. I think they are brand new. They still have these markings on them. And then the body, I mean, there's some rust, of course, like you know, there's gonna be that in Michigan, or really any Midwestern state like this. You know, like the paint's peeling down a little bit. There's some rust on the rockers, but I mean, like that spot is probably the worst spot on the whole body of the truck. I mean, like I said, this truck really does stand out for the price that it's in, the age that it is. I mean, it's almost 15 years old now, so I am, you know, a little bit on these wheel wells here, but comparatively speaking, that's practically like nothing. And then, you know, the tailgate here is working good. The bed of the truck, it does have a drop-in bed liner right from Ford. That all looks good. And even the tonneau cover. The tonneau cover's nice. So I don't know, I like vehicles like this because to me, in my experience doing this, like, the better they look usually indicates the better they were taken care of. I mean, I know that might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people don't change their oil when they're supposed to. And typically someone that takes the time to, you know, keep their truck looking as nice as possible was also gonna, you know, make sure, mechanically speaking and like maintenance wise, all that stuff is done like it ought to be. So I just wanted to get you this video just to show you the truck. You know, I'm confident. If I had to get in it right now and drive it across the state, I feel confident in it. Like, I feel like I could get in it and drive it a long distance. You know, of course, I don't have a crystal ball where I can see into the future and all of that. I mean, that's partly why we have it priced as cheap as we do, because, you know, we just don't know. But we do believe it does have some life left. Even, you know, regardless of it being at like 192,628 miles. So, let me know if you got any other questions, guys. I just wanted to get you this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and we'll talk to you again sometime soon. Thanks.